Hello dear ones, this is Leonora from the channel The Awakening Path, and now that you know about your higher self, the ego mind, the mental programming, and the internal guidance system, now you are ready to understand intuition and understand why you have been trained not to follow your intuition. But before I start, I like to give a big thank you to everyone that's supporting the channel by sharing, liking, leave your comments and questions, and of course also for everyone that's contributing with clicking on the link below. Thank you very much. So intuition means from spirit. That's what intuition means. Intuition comes from spirit. And intuition is that internal voice is speaking in your head all the time. That's your intuition. Your intuition is speaking in your head all the time. They are in forms of thoughts with your own voice. You always think that it's come from you, but most of the time when it's not coming from your ego mind or your mental programming, it's coming from spirit. Not always good spirit, I will tell the difference later, but intuition, the main purpose of the intuition is for you to listen to your higher self. Your higher self is always talking to you. But many people were trained away from listening to their intuition. So when you listen to a voice, go to a Starbucks. It may have something for you there. It may be your higher self. Or sometimes you have a problem and a great solution just pop up of your mind. And then you think, I'm a genius. That was your higher self. But not only your higher self. Like Ismael Perez said last week, we have at least 10 guides, 10 spirit guides that are supporting us on this incarnation, at least 10. Throughout our life, we have many. Some are just for certain missions, when we complete the mission and then they are released to do something else. And then we have our guardian angel, that's assigned to us at the first time we leave Source, and to remain with us until we ascend back to Source. And he is always guiding us too. And the way he talks to us is through our intuition. Sorry, I'm tickling my nose, and so you know I'm not an AI. So who else speaks to you through your guidance system? Your higher self is the main one. Your spirit guides, your guardian angel, Jesus, actually anyone that is decided to help you or you call to help you. They will come and send you messages. And that message can be in many ways. But the main way is through your thoughts. You have that idea in your mind that comes with your own voice. So that's the basic way of the intuition. Some people are very psychic. They have some extra abilities that most of us doesn't have, where they can talk to their guides or higher self really listen with their own voice, or they can send them images in their head, in their third eye, so it can go through hearing, images, feeling, many ways. Another way is just send a download. Suddenly you'll get a download in your head. There is a block of information that's just drop in your head. Usually those drops, those downloads, they come from or your higher self or another aspect of yourself. That's where they come from. It needs to have a directly soul connection to have those downloads. Your guides will more talk to you through messages and also through signs, many ways. So should I always trust what comes in your mind? No. Because not all thoughts that come in your mind are coming from your higher self or from light beings, unfortunately. Depending on the vibration you are or the influence you are under, you may are channelizing, getting information from low energy beings. For example, if you are vibrating in fear, your higher self will try to talk to you, but your higher self has a higher vibration than fear. So you're not able to listen. You're not gonna hear your higher self. But there will be another low vibration being that may get attracted to you, to your energy of fear, and they'll feed you more fear. So it's important to listen to your intuition, but it's also extremely important to discern from where that information is coming from. But actually, you don't need to really know, oh, that comes from Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. Doesn't matter. Because you want to know if it's come from the light or doesn't come from the light. That's the only thing you want to know. If it's a high vibration or a low vibration. That's the only thing you need to know. And put in this way, it's kind of simple to know when the information comes from a light being or coming from a low vibration entity. If you feel in your heart, that means the information comes from the light beings, from your higher self. If make you feel encouraged, make you feel creative, enthusiastic, happy, any good emotion, even though sometimes it's something that's harder to do, but by doing, you're gonna have a positive gain. When I say positive gain, I'm talking about in vibration, not quantities, not money. So even though it's like a breakthrough, something that you've never done before, that you even though it's hard, but you get that intuition, and then if you follow that intuition, you know that it will lead you to a good place, even though on the way through it will be hard. So that's also coming from the light beings, from your higher self, guides, angel, and all that team that's working for source and has your best interest of heart. But when the information, when the advice is based on fear, judgment, it's about saying judgment, and can be even, oh, you are much better than everybody else. A higher being will never say that. Why? Because in the eyes of God, we are all equal. Because we are all one. So that's the way to discern. Pay attention to your feeling. Which feeling the information give you? Is that a feeling of happiness, fulfillment, creativity, enthusiasm, peace? If anything above from 200 and up, look at the map of consciousness video that I made a while ago. If anything from 200 up, okay, sign in. But if anything from 200 down, be suspicious. Don't take a little break. Pay more attention. Maybe pray a little more or meditate a little more. You may be able to listen to your guide or to higher self, to the part that has your best interest of heart, that is trying to talk to you, but because you are in a low vibration, you're not able to hear. So I hope that helped. The intuition comes from spirit, and the regular way is your thought in your one head with your one voice, that most of the time you always think that's coming from you, but it's not exactly from you, especially when you get those amazing ideas, those genius ideas that you'd never come out with that by yourself. But then, of course, you like to say, I'm a genius. That's okay. I don't think your higher self will really be mad with you if you do that. But some ideas are also coming from low vibrational beings. If you are in a lower vibration, they will never be able to touch you if you are in a higher vibration than them, because they are not able to see you. You need to come down to their vibration, and then you get vulnerable to them until you decide to rise your vibration. So that's why I always repeat about rise your vibration. What can you do to rise your vibration? Well, I made many videos that leads to that, but I will make one video explain how to balance your chakras, and also how to rise your vibration. I'll make 2 videos, one about each. So leave your comments, questions. If you have any more questions related to this subject or any other, leave your questions. I'll be very happy to answer them with the best of my ability. Much love and light to you, and share this video with your friend, with your family that you think may benefit from this information. Much love and light to you, dear one.